Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'll be showing us how to build this awesome, rising zombie survival house. It's pretty awesome. If you guys didn't see the original video, basically the tombstone is like a house, and then also the actual zombie itself is a house. So you can either use like this part as like a storage, you can even put like a garden in there, whatever you want to put in this tombstone really. And then the zombie can be the main house, almost like a backpack for the zombie, where you can put whatever you want in. So it's pretty awesome. But this is basically a three-part series because a lot of you guys asked about it. That was like originally the video I asked you guys wanted to see a three-part series, so I'm doing a zombie one, a skeleton one, and also a hero brand one. I'm gonna be building a zombie one right here just for this video to get out the way, but I'm gonna remove it and change it with the skeleton later. But anyway, so if you're gonna do this video, you need to do the tombstone first. So the tombstone is its own tutorial, simply just because I don't have to do it every single video. So I will put a link in the description right now, and also in the card system right above, where you can click on that, and that'll show you guys how to build this tombstone. It's really simple. Or if you don't want to use the card system or the description, you just go to my channel and you should just be able to see it there. Really, just look down a little bit, you should be able to find it. So this is the tombstone. Make sure you have that done. And this video we're gonna be doing the zombie. So let's get started on that. So you're gonna need some more sand, or soul sand. You're going to need some cobblestone. You're gonna need green wool, cyan wool, black wool, and that's pretty much it for right now. So that's pretty much it. Let's get started. Okay guys, so as always, if you guys can do me a huge favor and just scroll down and hit that like button before we get started, I would greatly appreciate it. It takes you guys just 1 second, it costs you nothing, and I would really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So starting off, we're going to need to use our cyan wool. As always guys, if at any point in the video you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always pause or rewind it in order to, catch up or whatever you need to do. Alright, so what we're going to do is get our cyan wool out, and again, you should have the tombstone done. So what you're going to do is center it with the eye. So you see our two, the two like big letters, like the two black lines in the eye. We're gonna center with those two blocks, and once you get down to the soul sand, you're gonna come out a total of 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On these 4 blocks that are centered, you're gonna place your cyan wool. And going to the right, we're gonna go ahead and go to the right 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Same thing on the left side. 1, 2, 3. So now you should have a row of 8 cyan wool that is perfectly centered with that eye. Okay, so from here we're gonna go ahead and do 9 rows of the exact same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and if you were to count the bottom block, it should be a total of 10. So it should be 10 rows high of 8 wide, just like that. Okay, now what I want you guys to do is go to the front of these and go ahead and add a row of, going all the way up, a total of 4 rows going straight up, going forward though. So 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. And do the same thing on the right side. Right now we're working on his torso. We're working on it back forward, isn't it? If that makes any sense. So 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now that we have that out the way, what we're going to do next is you're going to go all the way down to the bottom here, and you're going to go up a total of 7 blocks. You just go in the forward in this middle piece here, sorry guys, like right here in this block, you want to go like attach them basically, and you want to do that total of 7 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and it was hard to word that in the first place, but so it should look like this right now. Now back up so you can take a look at that to make sure it's the same. So starting from the left side now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right, a total of 4 blocks of the cyan wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I want you to do 1 green wool, then 1 cyan wool. Next row is going to be 3 of the cyan wool. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, not 3, 2. I'm sorry, 2 cyan wool. Then you're going to do 3 of the green wool. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, and then our next roll is going to be a 1 cyan wool. Then it's going to be a total of 4 green wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's 2 cyan wool in this little gap that's there. Okay, so it should look just like this right now. And I'll go ahead and show you the sides as well. Pretty simple. Alright, so now we're going to add the head real quick, and that's really easy too. So what you're going to do is get your green wool out, and basically just real quick make like a lid. Like kind of make like a green lid over the top of this zombie's, torso. Really simple, but just do it. It's not really that complicated. Just go ahead and go like this. And then on the front, you want to go out 2. So it's 1, then 2. And then on the back, go out 1. Just like that. Alright, now coming back to the front real quick, we're going to go and do 2 rows of the green wool. So 1, then 2. Then the next row is going to be 1 green, 2 black, 2 green, 2 black, then 1 green. Just like that. And then our next 4 rows will be green wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And it should be 4 rows above the eyes. Okay, perfect. And now what we're going to do is the sides. We're just going to go ahead and fill the sides into the exact same side as the front here. And I'd recommend getting a swiftness potion out if you have it available to you. And just drinking that real quick just makes you move, you know, a little quicker. So that's how I always fill in any of my stuff. So anytime you see any of my builds, this is normally what I do. I use swiftness and I just kind of, you know, chill and fill it in. And then to this side. And again, if I'm going too fast, if you're not done, you know, at the same time I am, you can always pause it in order to, you know, catch up and get ahead, get ahead of me, whatever you need to do. And then on the back, we're gonna fill this in too. Normally, we would put like a, you know, like a glass window back here, what we would normally do. But if we did that on this house, there wouldn't be much of a view. So we're not gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna fill this in. But what you can do, now that we're on top here, if you want to add like a sunroof in order to get some extra natural light in, you could just change over to like some stained green glass. Or maybe some regular glass if you don't have that. But I'm going to go ahead and close mine off. But if you want to do that, that is also an option you can go with. Alright, so we're almost done with the actual head real quick here. Boom, so now we have our armless zombie here. You can see, kind of looks weird without the arms. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right side real quick. And starting on this end, of the cyan, we're going to bring it out by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to come to the armpit little area right here we just made. Go ahead and go down a total of 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And bring this one out 4 too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. And bring it out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just go ahead and connect those all to each other. Kind of make like, you know, like a cube by just connecting everything. And then once you have that done, just go ahead and fill everything in. So just fill in the sides here. The back. And the top. And of course the bottom. I always forget the bottom sometimes. Like sometimes when I'm building like the replicas, like kind of like that's like basically over there is like a kind of like a rough draft or like a replica of this before I build the tutorial. I always forget to do like fill in the bottoms. I have like so many builds that have like empty, you know, bottoms. It's kind of weird, but anyway, do the next side the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then connect and just start filling everything in if you know, because we already know how we're going to connect these. Alright, fill in this top one as well. Fill in the sides. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, now that's there. So now what we're going to do is we basically made these 2 squares on both arms. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our green wool back out, and on the corner of this square we just made on all the corners. So like here, 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 here. Just completely ignore the torso. So here and here. Alright, so we're going to bring this top one out, a total of 9, or let me see, I think it's 10 blocks, let me make sure. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 8 blocks, see? Glad I double checked. Okay, so we're going to bring this out 8 blocks. So do it on this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then do this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once you do 2 of them, you don't really need to count them anymore because, you know, you're pretty sure it's, you know, counted correctly. You can just kind of eyeball it on the other ones. Just kind of look over and make sure it's the same length. And then just go and connect those. Just like that. And in the same way we did that other square, we're just going to fill everything in. So we're going to fill the bottom in just like this. And then fill the sides. Oops. The front, this side, and also the top. And now let's do the other arm. Same exact way. Starting at this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know I counted those correctly, so I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball these 2. And go ahead and drink another swiftness potion. And then bring this one the same length. And then again, just connect everything. Pretty simple build. And then fill our stuff in. The bottom as well. And this side as well. And the top. Okay, so now we have our zombies' arms done, and you may be thinking, you know, what are all the details, like this stuff, like, you know, with all this, you know, the dirt falling off them and stuff like that. We are going to do that next, so we're going to start on that right now. Let's get started. Okay, so starting off with this, like, body, torso stuff, it's like, you know, kind of like he's coming out the dirt. That's really simple. What we're going to do is we're first going to get our soul sand out, and we're going to do one row all the way around him, just like this. You're going to take this all the way around. And then I want you to do another row all the way around. Okay, all the way around like this. And then do a second row all the way around on top of that first row we just made. So it just make this little like pyramid kind of. It's kind of weird looking. Alright. And then once you've done that, just start removing like random blocks like this. It's really, this is exactly how I did mine. I just kind of made it like that. And then I started removing like random blocks like this. There's no like pattern to it. This one's gonna look completely different from the other one. That's kind of what makes it a little bit cool, I think. I think it's like nobody's looks the same, you know. So like, even though you're building this video, like, you know, you're watching this tutorial and other people are too, you know, yours is still gonna look different from theirs in that aspect, you know. And you could even change some of the texture on his shirt if you want to make, you know, make some more like damaged spots and stuff, and just kind of customize yours. So there you go. So now you can see it kind of looks a little bit more jagged, like it's dirt. And then you can even add like one more layer kind of like up here to make it look a little bit more deep. Like, you know, it's a little bit deeper into the dirt. Like that. Just kind of play with it, you know? No, like exactly, you know, I don't have any kind of like, you know, like a schematic for it or anything like that. I just kind of, you know, place soul sand like that. And I think this came out pretty good. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take some of these blocks and replace them with, you know, some cobblestone to kind of make it look like some stones in the dirt, you know? Just like that. Do a little bit over here. Like that. I think I'll replace this bottom one. And again, just make sure you mess around with it and get the way you like it. All right, and that for me, okay, I think that looks nice. I'm stumbling for words here. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some like detailing, like it's, you know, on this arm here. Again, it's very customizable. Just gonna remove some random blocks here on this side of his arm, kind of like this. And I'm gonna replace them with some soul sand, just like that. And then I'm gonna make it kind of like dripping down, like, you know, kind of like, you know, it's mud kind of. So I'm gonna bring this one down like this, and then leave a spacing kind of like for like a drip there. And then add like a cobblestone here. Maybe like we can even add one like right here. And that's just kind of it. You know, that's pretty much it for that one. Left arm, we're going to do a little bit more than this. We're going to go and remove this like corner right here. And just remove like a good amount. Not like a certain amount, but just a good amount. And then you're just going to replace that with, that's a little bit weird. I'm going to keep it like this a little bit. That looks good to me. Alright, and then fill all this in with the soul sand. Alright, and again, you can add more dirt, you can add less dirt, whatever you like. And then come into the shoulder right here, we're going to do the same thing we did in that arm over there. We're going to make kind of the same, like, you know, filling up the whole corner type design. With the soul sand, maybe add a, you know, cobblestone there too. Add someone over here too. Just like that. Yeah, that's like a weird placed one. It looks too artificial. You don't want it to look too artificial. You want it to make it look like, you know, there you go, that one looks good like that kind of. Alright, and then in this corner over here of his head, do the same thing. Our goal here at the end of the day is just to make everything look natural. You know, it's supposed to look like he came out of the, you know, the ground. It's not supposed to look like, you know, somebody just came and put some mud on him. So that, to me, that looks pretty natural. You know, he has a good amount of dirt in his head. He's got some dirt in his arm from maybe digging his way out, you know. Got some on his shoulder. You could add even more dirt if you wanted to, if you think you would look better. But this is how I did mine. So that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, actually, I also had like a drip right here, too, on this back shoulder. Because that, you know, a little bit more. Because mud's not going to only drip in one spot. Kind of like that. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this, you know, actual zombie. I'll show you guys how to actually link the tombstone to the actual zombie though real quick. So coming inside here, this is actually not completed. So this one's like, if you watch the tutorial, yours should be completed, but mine, I just made another one in order for the sake of the tutorial. I didn't actually put the flooring in or the, you know, anything else. So what we're gonna do now is basically, I'll show you the route I made. So basically it is I dug a hole, I put a ladder. You could do stairs too if you wanted to, which would be really simple. And I went through here. And I took the stairs all the way till I got to, like, you know, inside of them. And I think inside's like about here, maybe. Oops, nope, too far out. I guess let's close that back up. And then this would come back a little bit. I think it was right there where it was actually was perfect. Let's see. Yep, see, so this will be the actual inside right here. And then just gonna get some ladders real quick. And add that all in there. and then you can climb up here if you wanted to, and you can replace this flooring with some some wood. And I'll just go ahead and do it with you guys just in case anybody wants to know how I did the interior for mine. So, this is the actual main house. Like for me, I use my tombstone as kind of like a storage place. Like I put like a little mini garden in there, and I put a lot of chests in there, and that was kind of like a storage spot for me. And then right here, you want to take this all the way in the back, up, until you get to the head. Just like that. And then remove like a little slot here to get upstairs. See, so this will be your master bedroom up here. But let me do the arms real quick first. So the arm should be located right here on the top, just like that. And then remove these blocks here. And then you should have access to the arm just like this. Do the same thing on this side. Oops. You want to remove as many blocks as you can, but without, losing, seeing the outside. Okay. And then you can even add like, kind of like a walking platform like this. And then in this arm right here, I went ahead and I made like an actual bedroom. I made like, the arms are actually kind of like guest rooms, and then the actual bedroom is like, it's a room. So I'll show you this. So this part right here, I just put like, for a chest. I'm sorry, chest. I mean, I have a crafting table, a furnace, and then I put like a double bed there. And then I put, a chest over here, and then an anvil in this corner. So they have pretty much, they have a little bit of storage. This is not meant for them to live in. This is just kind of like a storage place. If your friend is like staying, wants to come and stay at your house for a bit in Minecraft, this is just kind of like his little guest house right here. And you can add, customize a bit more if you want to. We'll even give your friend a poster. Why not? We'll even give him a little poster so he has something to look at night. All right, so they'll come over here to this side, and same thing. We're just gonna go ahead and put down our crafting table, our furnace, our bed, our little poster for them to look at. We'll give them 2 posters. There you go. And then we'll put our chest back here, an anvil. And if they're a really good Minecraft player, they could probably even find some more stuff. You can even put like another chest there if they don't mind the little tight walkway. You can put like an ender chest there. You can do a lot of stuff. So I'll even do this one. Why does it not have the same thing? Oh, because the arm's a little bit different. Duh. Okay, there we go. So then you can put another chest here. And then in the master bedroom, I'll show you how to do that real quick. Just come up here, put 2 beds, put 2 chests, because you are the head of household, literally. So you need to have a little bit extra room. And then you're gonna put our crafting table, our furnace. We'll put you might want to listen to music. You are the head of household, so you might want some music. We'll put some jukebox there, an anvil, and you need a lot of posters to look at because you're the king here. So let's just go and put this there. Put one above your bed. And that's pretty much it. It's not like the most complicated house, most detailed thing ever, but it's something to live in, and it's not really about the actual interior, to be honest. I mean, yeah, the interior is kind of basic, but how many other people live inside of an actual rising from the dead zombie? That's what really matters at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you're new here, definitely check out the channel. I build loads of crazy stuff on Minecraft all the time, and definitely consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. If you guys hit that like button, that would be freaking awesome too. And if you guys built this, go ahead and check out the description. There may already be a tutorial out for the skeleton and also a Herobrine version of this same build. So definitely check that out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.